Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, August 12th, 2014, and the first official day of EVCCON here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I've been working away steadily, mostly in the hotel room all day today, trying to get my Soliton EV display and data logger program all configured and ready to go for showing folks at the convention. And finally just doing some experimentation with my Soliton EV display and data logger program. And specifically, I had gone out and purchased a Nexus 7 tablet. So this particular tablet is the top of the line Nexus unit for a 7-inch size tablet, and that's what I'm using to do all my testing and hopefully be able to use it in the car kind of in a live kind of situation. So as you can see, I've got my little program running here, and so there's a lot of glare as always, but so it's getting a live data stream from the car as well as the GPS information. We can log data. We can go ahead and hit refresh here, and that will get us our settings from the Soliton. And again, I'm not sure how well it's going to make it out on the camera, but so that's showing our 750 amp performance mode settings that I normally run with when I'm just kind of tooling around and so forth. And again, you can reprogram the car by hitting these buttons at the bottom. So there's economy mode. So now it's configured to 360 max amps, or we can do drag race mode. And the reprogramming on the Soliton is actually instantaneous. It's just a matter of how long it takes to refresh the web HTML information to refresh the screen with the new data. So actually, it's I pressed the button and it's already done, and then we're just kind of waiting on the update for the screen. But so anyway, all that information can be configured on the configuration screen, which is right here. And so in this section, this is for preset configuration 1, 2, and 3. And all it is it has a name, the min pack voltage at no current, min pack voltage at full current, min pack amperage, max voltage, motor voltage rather, max motor amperage, max motor power, and slew rate. So those are taken directly off the Soliton website, from the Soliton configuration. And that's all there is to it. Up here at the top we have some motor temp information. This is just basically how I calibrate the motor temp sensor, which won't be of use to pretty much anybody but me, but that's where it is. And then we have some general preferences at the top of like displaying everything in Fahrenheit for temperatures, and the power saving toggle. So basically you can prevent the power saving from kicking on by having that set to yes. If you turn that off, the program will still run in the background, but the screen will turn off and lock out as normal. So that's just kind of an option. So all that information is saved in a text file on the drive, and so it's just a real kind of simple thing, but it works pretty well. So right now we're logging, and I'm just doing a quick little test to see what kind of information we're getting on the logger file and how frequent the updates are. It was kind of hard to guess, based on the device in question and so forth. So I think I have it set up to query very often, roughly once every 100 milliseconds. So there should be very accurate data, but the data files are going to get kind of large in a hurry. So I might set it up with a configuration setting so you can specify how many milliseconds to wait between data updates. So that way you can customize how big the file size ends up being versus how often the updates are. And so if you want more update accuracy, then your file size is going to go up, but if you can customize that, then that way it's all up to you. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop logging here for a second, and we're going to shut off the Soliton. So it goes all to question marks when it's offline. It says offline. So we're going to start the logger. We're going to turn on the Soliton. So you can see it's going through pre-charge phase, engaging contactors, and running. And now I have it in neutral here, and the parking brake is on. So I'm just going to rev it a little bit. Put the clutch down so it's a little quieter. Okay. So we're showing about 3,100 RPM. And, motor voltage at about 20 volts. Motor amperage at 41. Yeah, so that's all the data that it's showing there. And we're just going to go ahead and let off on that, and it'll spin down as per normal. And so, yeah, it's a good little test of the data logger as far as, basically for about a 60-second test. So we're 55 right now. Still spinning down. And we'll call that, here we go, 0 RPM. We'll shut off the Soliton, which I believe stops the logger anyway. Like as soon as it stops receiving a data stream from the Soliton, I think the logger file like pauses essentially there. But then we'll just hit stop and stop it entirely. And so, cool. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this file back in and do a little analysis on it, just to kind of see what kind of result I just got. And then maybe I'll actually make it over to the shop and hang out with everybody at the shop tonight. So, fun.
Goes in the old Fiesta, the 2-door, 3-door Fiesta. Yeah, in Atlanta, just had somebody had this guy at work convert this car. He drove in Atlanta.
Somebody's got a pretty red Porsche. It's like probably twin AC35s. I don't know. I can't actually see the motors. This is the car that Jack is gonna convert, apparently. I think. Although, what do I know? The old EV thing. Hey there. Cool little Mazda. John Metric on the Banshee.
Hopefully, yes. Right. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Seems to have a non-zero. It has free. Oh. That is the best comment ever. Oh, there is no greater authority. I know. John Metric.
Yes.
Oh God. That is a
He'll stop when he hits the river.
Oh my God. A world record holder is impressed with our toy.
Yeah. This gets run over by the truck. All right, he's letting him go. Yes, safety first, light. Oh God, staying out of his way. Yeah.
That's the highlight of that
Right there.
Oh wow. Okay, yes. When the world record holder of an EV drive is holy shit in your it's got good brakes too. Wow, I gotta give me one of these.
Yes. Love the light.
Did you see? I think we can give this alignment. I think we can 10 more miles per hour out of this thing. Holy shit. It's not alignment, is it? It's designed for turning. It's designed for turning. It's designed for a short, small go-kart track. And for turning. Yeah, if we tighten up. I had to return my hat. That was
Too much fun at EVCON.